All right, this is a good reassuring philosophy that I like to think about, okay? Everything and anything eventually works when tested against enough volume, okay? Because when you test stuff through enough volume, you get a lot of errors. And then from the errors, you get learning. So it's literally trial and error. One of the greatest ways to innovate, one of the greatest ways to improve a small thing each and every time of that loop. Okay, so anything and eventually and anything and everything will eventually work if tested against enough volume. Now the thing is, what should we test? What should we do? Because there's only enough time in the day, there's only enough time in our lives. So I have an answer to that. Basically, it's what you're curious about. If you've ever been asking yourself that question, because I'm asking that question myself, what should I test against enough volume? And then 10 things come up because I'm quite curious about other things. But then I'm like, what's gonna provide me with the most personal satisfaction, maybe career growth, maybe other things. And then I kind of go for it. I see whether the trial and error is worth it. But enough volume, you want to make videos, I guess you gotta make thousands of videos until you actually figure it out and you feel naturally inclined to speak in front of the camera. Otherwise, you would be nervous, right? Common sense there. Or maybe you do enough laps around Daytona and you will know it by heart. You just need a lot of practice and anything is gonna work eventually. If you try to extract the signal from it, not just doing it, going in circles, because that's what I've done actually for the first few thousands videos. Yeah, I've done a lot of videos, thousands, right? Probably more than 5,000 so far. They're not online here, but I've made so many. But I wasn't looking for the signal, and then I wasn't growing, right? Now I feel like I'm growing, I'm extracting signals, I'm looking at what people want, what I want to talk about, what I want to provide value with, and then I go from there. But that's about that so far.